20, man, this year just don't quit. And 2021 is going to be even more political. And I was just thinking right now, I was like, mind you, I'm in the middle. I'm always in the middle. I've never been like Republican or Democrat, one or the other, because I think they're both a bunch of jackasses. And we've seen that this year. Both Republicans and Democrats all over the place, which has kind of been nice because it's needed to be exposed. And we kind of got to see who's on which side. And that Republican guy, he's with them, he's with them. Everybody's got to take a side, which I'm like, all right, man, we're there. Let's hash it out. America needs to hash this out anyway. We're like a big family and we're having a big family feud. Let's figure it out. But what I wanted to talk about today is what I saw is that apparently Donald Trump lost. I don't know where that's going. What's that going? I don't know what's the deal. But apparently, if that's the case, I just want to talk about something. What I thought would happen if the Democrats actually did lose Donald Trump. I think they would be losing their biggest weapon. You go, well, what's the biggest weapon? Because they ran an entire campaign, entire 4 years, not on a good candidate that everybody really liked, not on something strong. No, they ran it on hatred for Donald Trump. This man, Joe Biden, if he becomes president, nobody really voted for him. They voted against Trump. What kind of president does that say? What does that say for America? You know, people didn't want Kamala Harris. And the only reason they chose her was because of the color of her skin, and she was a woman. She didn't even make it past the primaries. Why didn't she become the president, the president for the Democratic nomination? Nobody really liked her. Her own party didn't like her. She couldn't make it past the regular thing. Her shining star moment was going out on stage and calling Joe Biden a racist in the primaries. Yeah, think about that. Mainstream media covered that up. But now my point is they've taken away the Democrat and the mainstream media's number one weapon, because with Trump being removed, if he is, I don't know, they can't blame him for everything. And the way that I've been seeing cancel culture and the way the mainstream media works, they've been eating each other alive. You can already see it. They've released now that Joe Biden's son is officially under, FBI investigation. Now the mainstream media says it. Now it's true. We've all known. Not all of us. Most of you haven't. I've seen the laptop from hell, and whoa, I don't even want to talk about the things I've seen. I got to scrub my eyeballs out, man. Oh, man. But with that taking away their best weapon, the Democrats got nothing. They basically had a candidate that they threw into a basement, used COVID to hide. We pull him out, answer him softball questions. Now what's going to happen when that spotlight goes on him and her? I know what's going to happen because I've been watching this man do his interviews. I've seen his rallies, and it was pathetic. I'm sorry. It's just telling you the truth. And I've seen the Trump rallies. This dude has like thousands of people, and it's not just white supremacists. It's every single color in the world, and they got him chanting like I ain't never seen since LaDainian Tomlinson was with the Chargers, scoring all the touchdowns. I mean, they're like, "We love you, we love you." They're not just gonna go away. And I think the biggest thing too that I saw in 2020 is that a lot of people sat back like, man, I saw this BLM. I saw how the Democrats used them and the mainstream media used them to go do all these riots and persuade you and do this. What happened was it woke up a lot of people, and the silent majority came out to vote, and they came out like 70, 80 million strong, and like strong, like they came out and they seen all these shenanigans in this election. They're not just going to go back to sleep. These people are going to start getting really into the election, because that's what happens. You have the Democrats use BLM and Antifa to terrorize people, and it woke up the right, it woke up the Republicans, and it turned a lot of people that were in the middle like me. I went this way. I went to the right. I was like, dude, these Democrats are nuts. And so we came out to vote, and all these shenanigans happened. I'm not saying it was rigged. I'm not saying anything, but it's some shenanigans. The Democrats might have just hurt themselves, because these people sat back and came out to vote. And if Biden does win, which I don't know, he didn't win because he ran a strong election or people were behind him. He won because the news media covered for him, and it was anybody but Trump. Think about that. Think about that. That's not going to carry you for 4 years. You just lost your biggest weapon. The news media, the mainstream media, and Democrats just lost their biggest weapon. Remember when I said that?